Hey Paper Dolls, it's Madeline. I've had several requests to go through my process of how I coffee dye paper. And so this is how I get started is I move my kitchen table this way so it's up against my counter here. I start out with a big aluminum pan and I've got some freeze-dried coffee, instant coffee in there, and I just buy this from the Dollar Tree. Okay, and then I also have some gloves I use because I don't really like getting my fingers and everything all dyed like coffee. And so I've got this big plastic garbage bag laid out on my table here, and then here is my pile of not paper, placemats and things that I use to get my transfers. Spit it out, Madeline, on my paper. And then right here you can see I've got the things piled up I want to coffee dye. I've got time cards and some guest checks and some note cards. And then you say hi to Bo. Hey Bo. Hey, good boy. Love you. And then I've got here my dividers I like to use and just some regular copier paper. Okay. And I've got my electric kettle and I've already boiled water and I've let it cool a little bit. And I'm just going to pour that in my biggest pan here, okay, which has got all my freeze-dried coffee in it. And then I'm going to go back in and just sprinkle a little bit more on top of that. And you can see that this is a very, very steamy. So I am going to add some room temperature water to this before I get started. And I also have some paper towels here because after I dip it, I like to just kind of get the extra wetness off on the paper towel. So I'm going to go ahead and add some room temperature water to this so I don't burn myself and get started. And I'll be back with y'all in a minute. See you soon. There's my big puppy. Okay guys, so you can see here that I've just started laying out my paper and guest checks, and then I'm basically just doing layers of coffee dyed paper, my placemats, coffee dyed paper, placemats, and I'll do one with you right now. Let's do a guest check. Okay, so just kind of dip it in the paper. There's Pippa, Mama Pippa, and they're gonna fight over a Chewy. Okay, and then I'll just kind of drip it here, and then I'll just lay it out right here. And so I'm finding while I'm doing this, by having all the different sizes, if you will, of things to coffee dye, it's easy to like fill in all your little gaps of your paper. All right, and then I'm not sure if you guys can hear that kind of hum in the background, but we have a whole house humidifier because we live in the South and it is very humid here, and we have had mold issues with, on our stuff, our nice stuff, and our vaulted ceilings and whatnot. So anyway, we got that cleaned up. We got the humidifier, but the reason I'm mentioning it is it really helps aid in drying my coffee dyed paper. So I can just kind of come in and take off a layer and whatnot. All right, so I'm going to continue just to layer things and we'll be back in a second. All right guys, this is the first round. I've got all my stuff layered and I'm going to let it dry, and we'll come back in a second when this is dry and we start lifting it up, and then we're just going to repeat and do another round. Okay, see y'all soon. Hey Paper Dolls, day 2 here. I just came in this morning and picked up all the stuff we did yesterday, put down a new batch. I have got my papers here that are dry. I've got guest checks and stuff in here. And of course the weekend I decided to do this. I don't know if you can see outside, but a monsoon came through and we have been in a drought. So it's been very, very wet, but that's all right. So all I did was turn on my oven and put my papers on a stack here that needed drying, and I'm paying close attention every now and then coming in and seeing if they're good and dry, because if they're not, I don't want them to mildew or get yucky. And so that's what I'm working on today on day 2. Check back in soon. Morning. It is day 3 morning. So I just picked up everything that dried overnight. And I've got a few here that are still wet that I'm leaving out to dry. I've got my stuff out. I still have my coffee here from day 1. I just kind of keep using it, refilling it. And I'm about to start over again. Hey paper dolls, day 4. This is what I ended up with after my coffee dyeing. I am now in my craft room and I have run an iron over all these pages, just kind of lightly run an iron to get them a little bit flatter. But this is what 3 days of coffee dyeing looks like. So if y'all have any questions or anything, please comment down below. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. I didn't make y'all too dizzy. And have a great day. Bye.